Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Charmaine,
Charmaine, how old are you?
38,
And where are you from?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Las Vegas, all right. And what do you do?
I'm in the healthcare field.
Okay, nice. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
Travel, eat, dance, fun, just fun.
Okay. And so what are some things you look for in a man?
Confidence, stability, God-fearing, honesty.
Okay. And now some deal breakers. What are some of them?
Deal breakers are instability, a bunch of kids.
Okay. What's
Cigarettes,
a bunch for you?
I don't know. 4+.
Okay.
Cigarette smoker, and just not honest. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some. You can get your name and age.
I'm Ty, 48,
Okay. Ty, where are you from and what do you do?
from Seattle, but I live here. I'm a social worker.
Very nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
Well, Charmaine, you look like a very sweet woman. I'm just not attracted to neck tattoos or tattoos on the chest. So thank you, though.
Understood.
Yeah.
And now, is he someone that you're attracted to? Is he your type?
He's handsome, but not really.
What do you mean by that?
Okay. And why not?
Just a little bit too tall. And tattoos are just a form of artistry.
Okay.
And you can't judge a book by its character. I mean, you can't judge a character by its book.
Okay.
So you need to just see what that woman is about before you just automatically assume oh, I don't like tattoos. It might have been a previous mistake in my life. So
I hear you.
I am a changed woman, and it is what
I
it
believe
is.
that.
Right.
Much love. All right.
So you do feel like you said it was a previous mistake. You now don't want
I'm an
them
adult.
anymore?
I got a lot of my tattoos when I was younger. So
Yeah. Hey, much love.
don't judge a book by its
hear
cover.
you.
Women.
Much love.
Open
to
it
you.
up.
Much love. It's all good. Much love.
Thank you for that.
Okay, if we can get your name and age.
I'm Corey, and I'm 50.
Okay. Corey, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from the Chi, and I own a placement agency. I deal with seniors that place independent living and senior living, and I'm also a chef.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
She's just not my type.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That's it.
In what ways? What makes her not your type?
I'm not attracted to her. That's it.
And now,
No shade, though. No shade.
You're fine.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to you either.
Yeah, boy.
okay.
Yeah.
So what makes him not your type?
First of all, he's too old.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
I am 38. I'm not 58. And I look great for my age. And I need something that looks a little bit better than that. Just be honest.
You can get your name and age.
My name is February. I'm 47 years old.
All right. February, where are you from and what do you do?
Well, currently I live in Chicago. I just recently moved from Hawaii. I'm an AR architect. I own a executive consulting firm, and I work in the space of Chicago transit, universities, healthcare, nonprofits, and I'm a fourth-year PhD student. Yeah.
Okay, very busy.
Very busy.
Okay, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
And honestly, okay, I just want to answer the question. So when you came out, I'm very binary, right? It's just zeros and ones. And right, I seen a one. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you. I wouldn't say you're not my type. You said something earlier that in your past life, I think that the person I used to be, I would entertain you because I could see something inside of you. You are attractive, but you're attracted to a way that's very lustful to me. Not that you come off like that, but I thought some things that I probably shouldn't have thought, and I'm trying to deviate from that.
That's a personal problem.
It's not a personal problem, it's self-awareness. I appreciate you, though.
Okay.
So, and I think you have no problem meeting a person you want. I think you're on the right path.
You got to control that.
Oh, discipline and restraint, 100%.
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice to meet you, though.
Same.
Yep.
And is he someone that's your type?
Very handsome.
Thank you
Very
very much.
mature.
Thank you.
Very much my type. But
What do you mean by that?
if you feel like it's a lustful situation, then I understand.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that BM said also not to waste time. I don't waste time. I got a lot going on. I'm making a lot of personal sacrifice in my personal life as far as dating. And I think, I don't know you to say you're not, but I'm just being very, like you, all the things that you say you want in a man, I feel like I'm not. And you got to respect the honesty, right? But that doesn't diminish your quality because I don't know anything about you. But it was more of a 1 than a 0. And I'm a 0 and I'm looking for another 0.
So you said that you're not all the things I was looking for.
I said, a lot of things you mentioned, I feel like I embody those things 100%.
Okay, you embody.
That's why I think that you can, let me just say this. I watch this show all the time. It's my favorite show. And when I popped, it didn't feel the way I thought it would feel. And I like that about me because I'm like, dang, I'm very empathetic and so emotionally aware of people. And I don't want you to feel like you're rejected, but it's all about alignment, right? And if you're truly looking for love and something you want, it probably wouldn't match up with us. And I don't know that, but I feel that, and I'm very intuitive. I'm highly self-aware, and like I said, I'm all the things that you're looking for. But I think the person that that's for you is out there because it's a lot of great men up here. I talk to them. You might find your match with them too, and it's not always about how you look. It's how you feel and how you think. That makes sense.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Wait, what?
I feel you.
Thank you. All right, if we can get your name and age.
Yeah, my name is Jamal. I'm 41.
All right, and where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Seattle, but I currently live here locally. And I am a drug and alcohol counselor for a men's campus in a local mission. Yeah.
Nice. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just got like homegirl vibes. For sure. Yeah, I got homegirl vibes. And also just, I think there's going to be, between myself and you, I think there's going to be an intellectual conflict where I say something, there's not necessarily validation that follows. There's usually a response that follows, where I'm kind of looking for somebody that's willing to validate before they respond. And I think just from talking to the men down the line, you've had a response as opposed to validating what their experience is and how they feel about you. And it's not that it's necessarily bad, it's just an experience, right? And that creates an opportunity for a conversation where I think that opportunity is taken away before you respond. I mean, when you respond, as opposed to just hearing us out or hearing me out.
So I've heard everybody out.
Mm-hmm.
I let them say what they had to say, but I also only mentioned never judge a book by its cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy.
You don't know me, so ask questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Not really.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Okay, why not?
The stature.
What is wrong with you? I mean, what is your malfunction?
The overconfidence. I'm very open-minded, and I'm a child of God first.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like you're a little bit over-judgmental. So I keep reiterating, never judge a book by its cover, because a lot of people see me and think, she's this, she's that. But let me open my mouth. Let's talk.
Absolutely.
Before you just judge me. You don't know me.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm basing it off of intuition, right? Yeah, so for me, I don't see it as judgment. I see it as intuition, right? And that's why I started off with homegirl vibes. Because I like your energy. You got great energy. But as far as someone that I'm looking to be loved by, I just don't necessarily see that.
Okay, no worries.
Thank you.
Let's go on over here. We can get your name and age.
My name is Renard Carey, and I'm 44 years old.
Okay, and Bernard, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm originally from Bay Area, California, but I live here currently.
Nice. And what do you do?
I'm a business developer for a few companies.
That's pretty cool. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're gorgeous, you know.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
Thank you.
Definitely, it's just, I just didn't feel that vibe between us when you came in. I think there's someone else for you, but you're definitely gorgeous, and yeah, that's what
And now, is he someone that's your type?
Initially, no. And then you can't mention a vibe between anybody that you have never had a conversation with.
I understand.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, it's just mainly presentation, the way people perceive you to be because of how you look. I deal with that a lot in the healthcare field, and that's fine because as soon as I open my mouth, I'm very intelligent, and you wouldn't know what I'm capable of until you allow us to have a conversation. So don't judge a book by its cover. Next.
All right.
Go ahead and ask these guys a question.
Oh, sorry. So I have 3 questions. The main one would be, if I was to ask you to sell yourself to me, I'm not saying this in a funny way, I'm just saying, if I were to ask you to sell yourself to me, what would be your presentation? What would you say?
Okay, start with that one then. Okay, let's get your name and age first.
Yes, my name is James Edward Newman II. I am my dad's 4th son.
A massive guy. This big, powerful guy.
And I'm 50 years old, from Newburgh, New York, by way of Phoenix, Arizona.
And what do you do?
I work for a waste disposal company, top 250 company in America. So that's what I do. I'm an ops manager.
So, what would be your presentation if she asked you to sell yourself to her?
Well, you know, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be I'm gonna try to be available. I'm gonna try to be a person that is forthright. I'm always gonna speak my truth, and I'm gonna be, like I said, available and being able to build with her a foundational build, and kind of go from there.
When you speak, you should look at me in my eyes.
Okay, my bad. How's that? That's better.
All right, I'll be back. Sit on down this way. All right, if we can get your name and age.
Lerato 40, shout out to South Africa.
Okay. And now you said South Africa, but where do you currently live and what do you do?
I live in New York. Formerly in production payroll, currently self-employed.
Okay, and if you want to go ahead and answer her question, what would your presentation be if she asked you to sell yourself?
So I'd start with what I initially said, Lerato 40, South African American. Very ambitious. What you're gonna get from me is affection, accountability, and honesty.
I like that.
You said you had 3 questions, right? What's another one that you had for them?
The next question was, I wrote it down. Give me a second. What do you look for in your woman?
I look for her to hold me accountable.
Ooh.
I look for her to look aesthetically appealing.
Okay.
And I look for her to also have, dreams and ambitions. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ask him back over here. Did you hear her question down over there?
What was the question? What was the question again?
What do you look for in your woman? What do you expect from your lady?
I expect loyalty. When it's loyal to her regimen and what she got going on. Loyal to the game. When I mean the game of life. And loyal to me, of course. Communication, being able to have that open communication always. And a sense of understanding, When you're building with someone, you want to be able to understand. Sometimes we don't. And sometimes that takes the interaction or the relationship in a different way than what it really supposed to go in, so.
Okay. And then your 3rd question.
Okay, what do I look for? What do you look for? Hold on. I wrote them down, I promise. If there was ever a situation where there was like a disagreement between the two, What is your solution and outcome? How would you resolve that situation?
Well,
How would you communicate in that situation?
definitely I will listen first and hear, your point of view, and then I will interject with my point of view, and hopefully we can meet in the middle and, come to a solution. It's not always going to be your way or my way, but we got to, make it a way.
You okay with agreeing to disagree?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
My woman's always first.
Amen.
We'll get to me later.
All right.
All right, let's go ask him. Same question down over here. All right, did you hear her question?
No, could you repeat that?
Lord.
Sorry.
You ain't listening?
Good one.
I was, but I was a little distracted.
Okay. If any conflict or disagreement, how do you resolve or communicate within that situation?
So first things first, I'm not gonna try and match your energy because I'm not as upset as you hypothetically would be at the time, and I would work towards the solution instead of trying to launch ad hominems and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm more solution oriented when it comes to stuff like that. So yeah.
So more so a listener,
Yes.
agreeing to disagree.
I mean-
Everybody does not agree to the same things. So coming to a conclusion that we can meet in the middle and figure out both of our needs.
If needs be. I mean, we're not always gonna agree, and I think that's okay.
Okay.
All right, and while we're down here, do you have any questions for her?
Yes. So how do you feel about public displays of affection?
I am clingy.
I like that.
I am all over my man
I like that. I like
in
that.
any setting. In the bed, in public,
Okay.
in any setting.
Right.
So just know that necks will be sucked on, kisses will be halved, head rubs will be happening.
Ooh.
I am a rubber and I love affection.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Thank you.
Okay, any other questions?
Not at the moment.
Okay,
no.
sounds good. All right, do you have any questions for her over here?
Yeah, what does it take to be a part of your everyday life?
Understanding that I am a busy woman. I'm just gonna keep it bluntly honest. Work in school, and I am a hustler. I'm not gonna lie to you. However I can get some money, I'm gonna get it in a positive way.
Right.
Okay, let's make that clear. I am a child of God, so I make sure that whatever I do is positive in His eyes. So, building mainly. Trying to progress in life at all times, because if you're not a hustler, you cannot be with me. I'm just being plainly honest, because I am about that bag. And then not only that, I'm about my Lord. Not only that, I don't have any children, so I have time.
Nice.
And if I do for you, I expect for us to enjoy the apples of the fruit and the tree. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this together. But you have to be a hustler as well as me, because I can't have a lazy man.
Never that. We always gonna reciprocate the energy, What you put out, I'm gonna put out times 2. So, it's in me, not on me. So, for sure.
That's kind of cliche, but okay.
Sometimes you're gonna be cliche,
Do you have any other questions for her?
Nah, we good. Nice outfit.
Thank you.
For sure.
All right, so let's head on back this way. I am going to hand you a pick.
It's time.
It is time. So you got to ask them some questions. They got to ask you some questions. I am going to have you pop one of their balloons. Whenever you're ready, feel free.
For you, both of you, do you have any children? If so, how many?
Okay, let's start with that. Any children?
Yes. I have 2 adult children, 28 and 26. So they out the way for the most part. So it's all about me.
How old were you when you had these children? Because I am 38.
24 and 22. So I started a little bit early, if you want to say. You know, $250,000 later in child support, I'm still here. They couldn't break
Lord.
me.
You
know?
still paying child support?
No, I'm saying
Jesus.
later.
Oh, wait,
250,
okay, I forgot.
a quarter of a
How
mil
much I
later,
don't
I'm
deal
still
with
here.
people.
And I'm flourishing, so, you know.
Let's ask him if he has any kids down here. All right. Any children?
No kids. But I do have a question. Well, actually, you probably mentioned it in the beginning, but I don't think I heard you. Can I get your name again?
Charmaine.
Charmaine, and you said you live where?
Las Vegas.
Okay, all right. I'm in New York. Is that okay?
I mean, I have a passport. I travel a lot. So, like I mentioned, I don't have any children, so I'm out traveling, okay? Jamaica, Palm Springs, wherever I can go. So as long as you're willing to travel, you don't have any children, then we're Gucci.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But you didn't answer my question.
Oh, I thought your question was pertaining to having any kids.
Oh, you said no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just need to clarify.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now go ahead and pop. I'll leave it up to you over here.
Jesus. One more time. How many kids do you have?
2.
2.
None.
Young adults.
Can I ask 2 more questions?
No,
What do you do for a
you gotta
living
pop,
again?
girl. You gotta pop.
What do you do for a living again?
He's self-employed.
Self-employed.
Check them every Thursday. The dot, he never misses 12:01 on the AM.
Okay.
Yes! Yes!
That's an idiot.
Yes!
Stay down here. Come this way. All right. So, what was making you hang on to your balloon?
I didn't hear anything wrong. I didn't see anything wrong. Yeah.
And what made you end up popping his balloon?
I've dealt with a lot of self-employed, and unfortunately, I feel like with my career and my hustle and my ambition, I can't waste time on somebody who is trying to figure it out. If that makes sense. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I understand you have no children. That's good for me, but at the end of the day, bills don't stop. You gotta have an income.
I think you're basing it a little bit on assumptions, but it's all right. It's cool.
Self-employed is not employment.
Okay. All right.
Sorry. Thank you. All right, let's head on up. Come on up here with us. Let's all go up here. So, sir, I'll have you stand over on this side. Over here, over here, over here. All right. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if this is a match? If you don't have one, that's okay as well.
Nah, I got everything I needed to know from her questions and hopefully my responses.
Where do you reside?
I'm local, Phoenix. Where you at?
Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah, that's just right up 60 West. Grand, I take Grand all the way up. My people's in Vegas, North Las Vegas. So.
Do you have any baby mother drama?
Nah, they older,
No.
they don't care. They got the money, they don't care. The kids are grown. We co-parented. We did a good job in raising our children. That's all that mattered to me, you know. Now it's time for me to have my second life. I feel like, you know, after I done had the child support and made sure my kids was good, now it's time to make sure I'm good. Why are you looking like that for it? Child support is over with.
Child support.
2000 to 2020, I'm done.
Okay, but stop bringing that up if it's done.
I'm just saying, though, that was a part of my life for 20 years that I had to make sure the business was handled on.
I understand. You're proud that you finished that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so.
My orders are done.
All right. I'm going to ask my final question now. Is it a yes for you for her?
Damn right.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Fix your face.
Is it a yes or no?
It's a yes.
We got a match! I'll take this mic. All right. Look how happy you got it. Okay, go ahead, get your lady. Make some noise for them, guys.
Bye, have a great time.